What's up out there, everybody? It's the Olosopher, ready to give you some more Olosophy. I want to ask the question to everybody out there, man. And maybe somebody please come on here and correct me, because like I said, I'm not right. I'm not right all the time. I don't want to be right about everything. You know, like I said, I love the dialogue to be open. But the question I gotta ask is, and forgive me if for the family of Ramsey Orta, if I mispronounced your name, please forgive me for that. But if I got it right, then, cool. If I didn't, please, get on here and correct me. But what's the deal with Ramsey Orta? If some of y'all out there that don't know who Ramsey Orta is, that is the cameraman that filmed Eric Garner getting choked to death by the New York Police Department, by those police officers in New York. I can't breathe. Y'all can't remember. For those who don't remember, because it's been so many, unarmed black folks getting killed by police officers, we forgetting some of the names out here. Yeah, that was the cameraman and Eric Orta, that was the cameraman that was holding the footage of the murder of Eric Garner. The cops didn't go to jail. Mr. Garner is resting in peace, but the cameraman goes to jail. But you wondering why Colin Kaepernick sits during the national anthem. It happened in New York. So again, that's why we putting the flag in it for those who's asking that silly ass question. That's why we protesting what's going on in this country. Okay? Something that's been going on for the last 5 and 6, 7 decades. But now, like I said, thank you to camera phones and stuff like that. This man is in jail. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. The man is locked up for filming a murder. This is America? This is democracy? That begs the question. If a man can go to jail witnessing a murder, and the people that murdered the man are still running the streets, still policing, the family's grieving on. You got one man grieving, for standing out in front of a store. He ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. And then you got another family. That's probably another father. That's another husband. That's another uncle that's separated from their family. One of color, I may add. Ramsey Orta, yeah, he's a man of color. But then the police officers are walking free. But then we sitting up here wondering with our third eye closed, why are we putting the flag in why are we protesting the flag, Ray Lewis? Why are we using the NFL as a political stage, Boomer Esiason? Why backup quarterbacks, speak out on social injustices, Trent Dilfer? Because you don't live in that America. You don't live in that reality. Okay? Ray is somebody that I think that would have known better, but like I said, since he's been placed, he's been placed on a stage of privilege, he's speaking out against something that he walked through. Where Trent Dilfer and Boomer Esiason, they never had that kind of lifestyle. They don't know what it's like to look like me or anybody like me. Justice Ginsburg, again, somebody, she never went through what we had to go through. But then you ask that question again, what are we protesting? Yeah, we protesting a cameraman that can go to jail that's pulling out a phone and witnessing a murder. As if that's just horrendous or as heinous as choking the man out. Ask that question. I mean, come on, man. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? I mean, a man can go to jail for simply, he bought the phone. He's whatever phone carrier he's with. He flipped out his phone. He witnessed something. He put it on blast. He put it on Facebook. He put it on Twitter, YouTube. He put it all over social media, and he's going to jail for it. If I'm not mistaken, he started that 4-year sentence a couple weeks ago. And like I said, is that not an injustice? Now, if he went to jail for something else, then hey, I stand here corrected. I stand corrected. But if you willing to tell me this man went to jail for simply pulling out his phone, pulling out his device, and capturing something that was wrong, and the police arrest him and his justice system locks him up for 4 years for flipping out a camera phone, for flipping out and catching something on camera. But again, you got a Stanford swimmer that goes to jail for 6 months for rape. R-A-P-E. That's one of the worst things you can do next to murder, is raping somebody. And you got 6 months? Is that protection for the complexion? Again, everybody, this is the Olosopher giving you some more Olosophy. Cyclops, get up. Holla at me.